Hi everyone, Al the Psych here. I have a quick video for you today for informational purposes only that I've entitled How You Look to a Child. Now, when I worked as a school psychologist, I was trained to give workshops on behavioral de-escalation, hopefully avoiding having to resort to physically restraining a child. And many of the activities we would do during a training, including working with participants in understanding their nonverbal communication. Now, nonverbal communication, is huge and can really make or break whether or not a situation can be uh, de-escalated. And I'm talking about being aware of your own um, physical communication, nonverbal communication, as well as the child's. So one activity we would do would be to line up facing each other, and participants would do this during the training, and then we would walk toward each other and see how close you could get to the other participant. And then the one person was walking. Say if one person was walking to me, I would raise my hand when a person got to a particular point, hit my the end of my comfort level where I started feeling a little uncomfortable. And, it varied from person to person, but usually it was, between 1.5 feet and 3 feet. You didn't want let a person go up, right up to your nose or anything like that. So, there's a certain amount of, personal space between individuals. Um, Another activity we would do would be to get uh, close to and face to face with another participant, and then stare directly into each other's eyes. So, we would just walk, toward each other, and it'd be like that. We'd be nose to nose basically and just stare in each other's uh, eyes. And you talk about uh, feeling a little unnerved, it really did. And then, of course, there were all these issues that came up with the participants. Was I matched up with someone who was much smaller than me? Was I, as a male, lined up, with a female in doing this? Or was I lined up with someone who was much younger and bigger than me? So those were all factors in terms of how people felt about that particular activity. Yeah, and it's really interesting. I mean, you can do it with your friends for laughs, I guess. Um, Now, I bring this up because I think it's important when you're engaging with your own child, or a student, whoever. Think about the size difference that may exist, depending on, the age of your child. The size difference alone could be pretty intimidating to your child. Uh, and just think, if I was an adult, what would I think about another adult getting into my space? I wouldn't be too happy. And, I bring this up because as an adult, this would be unsettling. So just imagine how unsettling this could be for a child. So if dealing with disciplinary issues, there are more appropriate ways, and maybe that's another video or something, but there are more appropriate ways than trying to physically or non-verbally, intimidate a child. So I bring this up as a reminder that when we're dealing with our children, our nonverbal communication can really have a strong impact uh, on them. And hope this is helpful, and that's it for now. Thanks.